you guys, it is I, your very own Amaru, and I'd like to welcome you to the Christmas episode of Season 15 of Food and the Single Guy. Now, if you know anything about me, you know that I don't like Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas. I think a lot of people are faker at Christmas time, and a lot of people lose their minds at Christmas time, and it's a little too commercial for my taste. So, many decades ago, I decided, Christmas is no longer for me. It's okay. I will have a banana if I have to at Christmas. I'm good. However, I do have an internationally renowned and multi-awarded culinary web show, so I did not want to send you into the new year without a proper Christmas episode. So here we are. On this Christmas episode of Food and the Single Guy, I'm going to be serving you my version of lamb cutlets. Oh yes, I will share with you a recipe for a lamb cutlet marinade that is so delicious, you're going to love it. And we're going to be in and out of this kitchen in mere minutes. You're not going to be slaving over a hot stove or anything like that, like a lot of people like to do at Christmas time because it's Christmas. Nah, I'm going to share with you a very easy dish that you can prepare for your family or your party. And like I said, you're not going to be in that kitchen for too long because we're going to grill the lamb cutlets and the vegetables that we're going to discuss in a minute. We're going to bake those in the oven. Okay? All right. Now, as per me, you know that I list everything that I use, all the ingredients I list in the information box below the episode. So without further ado, let us continue. Okay, you guys. So here we have my beautiful lamb cutlets. And as per the way we do things in my country, I washed the lamb cutlets with some water and some vinegar because, as you may well know, lamb has a very pungent smell. And I don't care what any 5-star chef tells you, before you consume the lamb, make sure that it doesn't have an odor. And that is why a lot of people don't like lamb, because they don't know this trick, okay? So by all means, wash the lamb before you season it, before you consume it. Now, speaking of seasoning, we are going to season this lamb with some black pepper and some salt, some freshly chopped rosemary, some garlic, some extra virgin olive oil, and what I also like to add to mine is a little bit of honey. And away we go, finally chopping the rosemary. And rosemary is among some of my favorite herbs. And it just smells so delicious. There we go. This is now ready for my marinade. Okay, you guys, so let us continue with this marinade. We're going to add the chopped rosemary. Next, we're going to add a drizzle of the extra virgin olive oil. Just like so. This will do just fine. Next, I'm going to add the garlic. There we go. Followed by some black pepper. And some salt. So next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give this a good stir. And you want to make sure that the meat is coated with all of the ingredients to ensure a proper seasoning. So next, I'm going to add my honey. Just like so. This will do just fine. And of course, you're going to taste your marinade. If it needs more salt, don't forget to add a little bit more salt. Season to your own liking. Now, we are going to grill these lamb chops, and what the honey will do, it will add a delicious caramelized taste to the lamb chops. That is why I always add honey to my lamb chops. All right? Go ahead, give it a try, you'll love it. Okay, beautiful people, so what I'm going to do next, I'm going to cover this bowl with some aluminum foil, and I'm going to place this in the fridge to marinate for about a half an hour. Now, as it pertains to the oven roasted potatoes, I don't think anybody can screw those up, right? All right. Now you guys, I'm gonna serve my lamb with some oven roasted potato wedges, which I've seasoned with some fresh herbs. I'm also gonna add a little bit of olive oil to the potatoes because nobody likes dry oven roasted potatoes, right? And to the people who are scared of oil, I'm gonna need you to sit all the way down, okay? All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. So next I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic powder. And the reason I'm using garlic powder, when you use fresh garlic with oven roasted potatoes, the garlic has a tendency to burn and it will turn into a bitter mess, and that is not what you want, all right? All right. So next I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. There we go. And of course, for good measure, a little bit of black pepper. Baby, when I tell you, it smells delicious. Now, next what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a little bit of this rosemary that I have left, just like so. And we're gonna have a delicious little dish. All right? Oh heck, I'm gonna use all of it. It's only one sprig anyway. There we go. Now, of course, we're going to give this a good stir. How can we not? And my potatoes are pre-cooked, by the way. Now, you guys, in the interest of time, I did a lot of prep work because we have a death in the family, so I really don't have a lot of time. So hence the fact that I had to do a lot of pre-preparation. I hope you'll understand. But the main thing, the most important thing is that the potatoes smell delicious. All right? Alright, now you guys, as it pertains to the green beans, first of all, you're going to wash them, you're going to clean them, then you're going to blanch them, okay? Not too soggy. You want to make sure that the greens are nice and al dente. They have to have a little bite to them, a little crunch, okay? Then you're going to wrap them in the bacon, and as soon as you're ready to bake them in the oven, you're going to place them on a baking tray or in a baking dish, drizzle them with the slightest bit of olive oil, season them with some garlic pepper or some garlic powder or some chili flakes or some salt and pepper, whatever you like, and then you pop them into the oven, bake them for about 10 to 15 minutes, and you're good to go. And hey presto, you have a delicious little side dish that will accompany your lamb cutlets flawlessly, okay? And the same thing goes for the cherry tomatoes. Drizzle them with a slight bit of olive oil, season them with some salt and pepper, pop them in the oven. 10-15 minutes later, you are good to go, okay? Alright, now you guys, I'm gonna serve my lamb cutlets with some green beans that I've wrapped in bacon. Don't they look gorgeous? And I'm gonna bake these in the oven. And before I bake them in the oven, I'm gonna sprinkle them with a little bit of olive oil and some fresh herbs, okay? So let me go ahead and put these on my plate. There we go. Now, I'm going to set these to one side, and like I said, I'm going to bake these in the oven. And what I'm also going to bake in the oven are my cherry tomatoes. Oh yes, and just like the beans, I'm also going to drizzle some olive oil on the tomatoes, and I'm going to bake both in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. And of course, I am going to dazzle you with the final presentation. You know me. Okay, you guys, so I took my lamb cutlets out of the fridge and I allowed them to rest for about 10 minutes. Next, what we're gonna do, we are going to grill these bad boys. And with lamb and with steak, everybody likes their meat differently, okay? When you grill the meat, everybody likes it, you know, differently. I don't like raw meat. When I eat steak, I need it to be well done. With lamb in particular, it is mandatory that it's a little pink on the inside. I'm gonna try to achieve that, but I'm also gonna, you know, make sure that it's not too raw for my own taste, okay? So let us continue. Okay, you guys, so to my grill, I'm gonna add a drizzle of olive oil, just like so, and a drizzle of butter. There we go. Now you guys, as soon as my oil is ready, I'm gonna place the meat on the grill, and you wanna make sure that your heat is not too high, okay? Otherwise, you're going to scorch the meat on the outside way too quickly, and it's gonna be undercooked, and that is not a good look. Now something else that I'm gonna be adding to my grill are a couple of sprigs of thyme. This is the way I like it, and this is the way I'm gonna do it, all right? Now, it is time for the lamb to be grilled. Here we go. So after about a minute, you're going to turn the cutlets and allow the other side to cook. All right. This is looking beautiful. It is smelling delicious. I cannot wait to dig in. But before I do that, I am going to deglaze my grill with some white wine and some of that leftover garlic mixture. And I'm going to make a nice little sauce, if you will. So let me go ahead and continue to prepare this dish so I can dazzle you in the next segment with the final presentation. Okay, you guys, it is time for the final presentation. Doesn't this all look scrumptious and delicious? Look at my green beans and my cherry tomatoes, and look at that little sauce that I made by deglazing my grill. It is such a waste getting rid of all that garlic goodness when in fact you can deglaze the grill with some white wine and create a little sauce that you can drizzle on your lamb cutlets. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Baby, let me tell you, we had a blast. It was delicious, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I hope that you will give it a try. Just try my lamb cutlet marinade. You will love it. Now, I hope that with this episode of Food and the Single Guy, I've been able to give you a little bit of inspiration as to what to serve your family, what to serve your guests, what to cook for Christmas this year. I know that a lot of you like to try different things every year, so hopefully this year, lamb will be on the menu. Now, I want to say thank you to all of you for watching Food and the Single Guy for as long as you have, because a lot of you have been with me since the beginning, so I really want to acknowledge that. Thank you so very much. I want to wish you a wonderful Christmas. Be happy, be merry, but not just at Christmas. Just be good to yourself and to others all throughout the year, because that makes the thing work. You know, a lot of people are fake, a lot of people are not genuine, a lot of people play games. I'm not into any of that. And then at Christmas, everybody wants to be all lovey-dovey. I don't subscribe to that. So I want to wish you nothing but the best, not just for Christmas, but for all of the year, okay? But especially at Christmas. If you're going to do the fireworks thing, just be careful. We don't want you to lose an eye or a couple of fingers. No, be careful. And be good to yourselves, all right? Now, you guys, happy cooking, happy eating. Don't act crazy to the craziness. And I will see you in the new year. Have a good one, you guys, and Merry Christmas. Bye.